Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And having a chat with us. It's absolutely lovely to see you.
Can't imagine what it's like working with you. It must be awful, isn't it?
What just us two?
Working with your partner.
Oh, right, okay. Do you know what?
We love it.
It has its moments. It's not always plain sailing.
No.
But it's actually, I've got to tell you, right, the one nice thing is, I don't know about you, well, you've been in this industry a long time, it can sometimes be really daunting when you start something on your own. Doing it with your partner, you don't really get that feeling.
No, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and you weirdly seem to get on well.
You do.
Yeah.
I know, it's sick, isn't it? It's sick.
I was really worried there because he was like, "We're your partner," and I went, "Oh no, we love it." And then you went into a long tirade. I was like, "Oh, really left myself open here."
No, Chris likes it more than me.
Does he?
Yeah, Chris, Chris will do it
likes
forever.
you more than you like him.
Yes.
Yes.
But that's what you meant to do.
Unbelievable.
You meant to marry, as a woman, maybe more. You meant to marry someone who loves you more than you love them.
This is the
that
first
right?
first I'm
Yeah,
hearing
for
of this.
real.
First I'm hearing of this
Oh,
in
right.
front of Greg Davies. This is well upsetting.
How's that feel?
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you know when I've absorbed it. I'll let you know when I've sort
that's
of ran it
true.
through my head.
Ladies, marry someone who loves you more.
But
than
it's
you
on
love
the
them.
L of love you feel towards him.
I do love him.
Yeah, right.
But he loves me.
But you're not in love with him. I get it.
Sorry, are we in therapy? Is this therapy? Is this therapy? Are we interviewing Greg Davies about the new season of Buzzcocks?
No,
What's
right,
happening?
Listen, do you love... Right, okay.
Right.
Let's
Do
get it out of
you
the way
love
with.
me more than I love you? Yes or no?
Depends.
In
what,
your opinion.
Depends what time of the month it is. Are you on in this scenario?
No.
No. Well, yeah. Well, I love you. Yeah. Amazingly. But when you're on, nah, take or leave you.
Oh, great, okay. We're talking about periods straight away, sorry.
Yeah. Straight in.
Yeah, why not?
It's
Why
sorry.
not?
That's not. I'm not. That's not as sexist as it sounds. Rosie's very much. Our period is the third host of this podcast.
What you're saying is you like women unless they're ovulating.
Exactly.
That's what I've heard.
That is, and I will be.
And
You
you'll
can clip
stand
that
by
up.
that.
You can clip that up, and I will stand by that.
I think you meant to love women more when they're ovulating. It's
yeah.
like an old kind of
Evolutionary thing.
evolution. Yeah, you meant to, that's when you meant to love them more. So actually, I think you might be gay.
This show gets edited, yeah? This is
Not
edited.
very loosely. This might all stay.
Okay. Fine.
I think you might be gay.
Well,
Is that okay to say? I don't know if that's okay to say. I don't
Gay,
know.
no, they look gay as
I mean, if
well.
it's not going to get heavily edited, I'd just like to say I have great admiration for ovulating women and gay people. Just for the record.
They'll be glad. We'll all be glad about that. Thank
Good.
you.
Well,
Thank
what we're
you.
going to do is we're going to take all of the stuff we set out, and you're just going to say that out of nowhere.
I'm just going to go, I
Yeah.
like ovulating women
Yeah,
and gay
we're going to
people.
ask you about Buzzcocks, and you're going to say, "I just want to say it."
That's not a quote that's going to ruin me, Chris.
No.
I like ovulating women and gay people. I mean, it's going to be weird.
It works. It'll go viral. Listen, you are starting the new series of Never Mind the Buzzcocks.
I have filmed it.
It's out.
Let's not pretend it's live. It's done. It's done. And
No
the first
one
one's
knows.
out now.
It starts Tuesday. It's Tuesdays 9 p.m. on Sky Max.
Oh, right.
I've been a guest on that show, both before you hosted it and now that it's on Sky and you host it as well. Bloody fun. Really good show.
So fun, right?
Yeah, and dare I say it, it's had a massively new, I'm sure you've heard this, huge new lease of life since it's gone to Sky Max and since you've hosted it yourself without trying to blow smoke up
Well,
your
that's
ass
not
here.
for me to say, Christopher.
100%, mate. No,
But
100%.
what I would say is that when we do interviews promoting shows,
Mm-hmm.
you know, over your career, you always say, "Oh, we have a great time doing it," and it's not true sometimes.
No,
But
God, no.
With
Oh, God,
this,
no.
it genuinely is true. We are all having a well, I am. I'm having a blast.
A good time.
Yeah,
I
but you
was,
felt that, didn't you?
I loved it. Well, I mean, I loved it apart from the fact that I did it the day I got back from holiday and it was the Christmas special and it was June.
Yeah.
And I had to put a Christmas jumper on and I had a tan.
Yeah.
So it looked like a very towy Christmas.
Yeah.
But I was surprised at how much you and Jamali are like full on proper good buds. You and Jamali Maddox.
Yeah, because you'd think we hated each other, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
the way you go on.
Yeah.
But then it was like, oh no, we're going to a gig together. I was like, oh shit, you're like proper little
And here's
bromance
another
going
thing
on.
is, in every interview, Jamali sort of suggests he hates me. I've read it in print. It's like, you know, I read in an interview recently, he said, I think Greg has been irritating me since before I was born.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. I think it's because I've
Bold
spent a lot
statement.
of time saying things about him in the show that have really caught on. Like last series, I kept saying that he lives with his mum all the time,
Right.
which he does.
Right.
And people have started shouting it out at his gigs because he likes to be all cool.
How old is he?
Well, that's the second thing.
Right.
I've been telling everybody this series, every episode, that he's 40. He's like 34.
See, that's good because that's just enough.
Just right.
That's just
isn't it?
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a mate of mine used to say the Chuckle Brothers.
I know the Chuckle Brothers, all right.
Yeah,
I've got a story about that. Carry
Well,
on.
we used to say to people, me and my mate, we used to say, Jason Cook, comedian friend of the podcast, he used to say, do you know, one of them is actually the dad. They're not brothers. And it was just enough.
Which one, Barry?
Well, it was just enough of a bullshit. Like, it was just enough where people would go, no.
One
They
does
go,
look
no,
older.
definitely. They go, all right, okay. Yeah.
One does look the shorter of the two does look older than the.
You know one's dead, right?
Yeah, the short of the one who looks older is actually dead.
He's passed.
Yeah, he's passed.
Barry,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah.
I think I did.
I
know
did
that.
the Chuckle Brothers. I was Henry VIII in the Chuckle Brothers, one of the first bits of telly I did.
No.
You've
Yeah.
been in Chuckle
I was Henry VIII
Chuckle Vision.
in Chuckle Vision.
Wow.
So Rosie can't say Chuckle Vision
So,
because
okay,
when she was
right.
yeah.
When my brother was younger, he had like a speech problem.
Okay.
And he used to sing chicka-beesin. He used to go chicka-chicka-beesin, chicka-beesin, right?
Chicka-beesin?
Chuckle Vision.
And my mum, well, my mum and
instead of
dad.
Chuckle Vision. It's not
my mum
even
and-
close.
All right, man, he was a kid.
Doesn't
All right,
even
man,
rhyme.
He had a speech impediment. What are you
It's
gonna
all
do?
right, it's all right.
He's all right
Yeah,
now.
he's fine.
I mean, well, we do worry about him more than the rest. But
I used to say combinister instead of combine harvester, but that sounds like combine harvester.
I had mates who said Peschetti. It used to really fuck me off.
Biscotti biscuits.
No, Peschetti bolognese.
Oh.
It's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Biscuit.
Yeah, I can't pick Peschetti on toast. What's wrong with you? But yeah, but he used to say
But no,
chicken bees,
and then
didn't he?
me
Anyway,
mum
that's been
and
very
dad-
difficult for people who've got speech impediments, and I
is
have a great
tricky.
deal of respect for them and ovulated women and the gay community.
Anyway, he did it for months, and my mum and dad were getting really upset. They were like, "What? Why does he keep saying what's chickabees?" And he wants to watch chickabees, and I had no idea. And I was like, "It's Chuckle Vision.
Chuckle Vision.
Greg Davies
Chickabees.
is in it. It's Chuckle Vision."
I'm
So
Henry
you were
VIII.
Henry VIII then?
Right, Henry VIII.
I've got two things to say about it. One, in the audition for it, the director told me to calm it down a bit. Like I was overacting. Can you imagine?
That's Henry VIII.
In Chuckle Vision.
What do you mean?
Dial it
like,
back,
what were you
dickhead.
He
doing?
did. He said, can you dial it down a bit?
Wow. What were you? What could you possibly have been
I can't
doing?
imagine. I can only imagine I just pulled my trousers and pants down and started screaming. I can't think how you can go too big for Chuckle Vision other than expose yourself and just start howling like a wolf.
But Henry VIII's quite like it's a big character.
Well, exactly.
I feel like you
That's
would
my
have
point.
Yeah. I'm sorry about
Well, I got the part, weirdly.
Right, yes.
that. Okay.
And this is the bit I remember most fondly about it, is I walked onto set and I met, who's not Barry,
Paul.
Paul.
I met Paul, and he was nice and very welcoming. Keeps a crash mat whenever he films anything, because he's got a bad back. He likes to lie on a crash mat. Anyway, then Barry came in late. We were in a medieval banquet hall,
Yeah.
and I was dressed as Henry VIII. And Barry came in, R.I.P.
Yeah.
And he was in a full medieval ball gown and a conical hat. And of course, they used to film 2 whole episodes in one day. So the crew were like, let's go, let's get it
Yeah.
done. And they've seen them in every outfit
Yeah.
conceivable, but I haven't. And I just lost it in the middle of a medieval banquet hall. I lost it for 10 full minutes.
Wow.
Where I couldn't stop laughing. And I was the only person in the room laughing. There were like cameramen leaning on the cameras like this.
No.
Oh
And
God.
Barry was sort of like that. And I was just laughing. I thought I'd gone mad. I thought I'd lost my mind. And really echoey, just me. And every now and again going, I'm so sorry, Barry. I just wasn't expecting you to be in the...
Absolutely horrible. That's...
Oh, it was sort of horrible and wonderful.
Yeah.
Barry was lovely as well.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, this is
Do you know what?
ridiculous. I'm literally crying.
So we
laughing.
we
This
were
is
outside there.
ridiculous.
So a couple of things. Obviously, Buzzcocks is back, which is brilliant, and we'll talk about your tour as well. But a couple of things. We were just outside there. So everyone watching this and listening to this, we're all on the same management. We're signed to the same management company. So we've got a lot of the same team work on the same things. And Rosie, you were getting your makeup done in the next room outside. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting in the little waiting area, and Greg came in and he said hello to everyone. And he said hello to the guys who do our social media stuff. Mm-hmm. And it was one of the weirdest things I've ever heard anyone say to someone for the first time they met them. He said hello to Lizzie, and Lizzie said, I don't know if you remember me, Greg, but I was the one who was pouring all that milk on you.
Yeah.
And I went,
for your
what
posters?
the fuck? For his poster, Full Fat Legend.
Oh,
for the
no, that was separate.
Lizzie, all right, sorry, this was a different time.
Yeah, Lizzie just came round. I have these milk parties.
You've changed.
Do you not have milk parties, you two?
Oh, God, no, I couldn't even. I fucking hate milk.
Rosie, we don't get invited. We don't get invited to Jonathan Ross's Halloween party or Greg Davies' milk party.
I've never been invited to Jonathan Ross's Halloween party either.
What have you got to do, Greg? What
I've poured milk on my naked torso. What does he want?
What more does he want?
What does the guy want?
He's played Henry VIII, for God's sake. We heard that people copy and paste that email and just turn up with the email even though they're not invited. And apparently he knows. When he walks around that party, he knows. I couldn't think of anything worse.
That's really tragic.
That's
really tragic. Do you remember when we were told that story?
Yeah.
I tell you, next Halloween, next time he has a party, come round to mine. We'll pour milk on each other.
I don't like milk. Can we do something different?
Pour milk on Chris. You can watch.
There it is.
I'm not. What's it called?
Where's my diary? Where's my diary?
What's it called when men wank in a corner?
Hey. Whoa. Who said anything about wanking?
We didn't mention anything sexual. This was going to be beautiful and you've dirtied it. You've dirtied it.
I'm not coming if no one's wanking.
It was going to be a couple of lads just pouring milk on
just
each other.
Appreciating dairy produce.
What, we're in the shower wanking each other off? How's that happen?
Why have you made this sexual, Rosie? What's wrong with you?
Let a girl have a fantasy, all right? Just not milk. Juice.
So
Pinot Noir. A nice bottle of Pinot Noir.
We'll have a juice party next Halloween. Buzzcocks, it's out now. Sky.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm crying when we make it up. Oh.
And so this brings us to another point of your tour posters, because I do remember years ago when you had a DVD out where you were half in a lake naked.
Yeah.
And Amazon wouldn't show the image of your DVD cover on Amazon.
So we contravened their nipple policy.
Because you showed your nipples.
Not allowed any nipples out.
Not allowed nips.
Not even male nips.
So we superimposed nipple tassels over my nipples and they were fine with it.
Oh.
Which I would say is far more offensive.
Yeah.
Far more.
Much sexier. Much sexier.
You know what I remember about that shoot though? Me in the lake.
Yeah.
I paid for that shoot, obviously, because you pay for all your stuff. And I remember exactly how much it cost, $6,000.
Wow.
And the producer of the shoot, the guy who was supposed to be helping the photographer and the lighting people get that right, spent his whole time scaring away a swan that kept attacking me. I was continually being attacked by a male swan.
Yeah, they do. They're vicious.
So the guy from Avalon was literally going, "Ooh, yeah," and then they were going, "No, get in," and I was having to run into this, and the lake was full of swan shit. It stank.
Oh God.
So you see me, and I'm trying to look all majestic in the lake, but I'd literally just run in and gone like this, going, "No, take it," and in the background I could hear.
I'm surprised you got in one of the they're disgusting. Them little lakes and ponds and stuff.
Awful.
Yeah,
the whole thing was awful.
God, why is your life your life?
And I'll tell you something else about it. If you have a look at that poster, if you zoom in on it, you'll notice my neck looks really weird because I was so stressed because I was being continually attacked by a swan for $6,000. I was so stressed. I ended up pulling this expression that made me look like I had the neck of a 90-year-old.
Oh, God.
So I said to the people who were editing the photo afterwards, I'm not putting that out with me like
a different
horrible 90-year-old neck.
Yeah.
So they cut my elbow.
Shut up.
And superimposed my elbow over my chin. So that's not my chin.
God.
That's not my neck. It's
I've
my
often
arm.
thought you
It's the
looked
crease
odd.
of my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've often thought you looked odd on that picture.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the nipples.
That's why. Because I've got a neck I've got a neck made out of a fucking arm.
Wow.
Elbow neck.
And I was frightened.
I'm gonna have to have a look at that.
It's attacked by a swan for $6,000. Oh God! It sounds like a fetish. We'll pay $6,000. We'll get a swan to attack you, mate.
Have you ever asked to be touched up on photos after you had your photo taken?
Photoshop? Do you mean
I thought
Like
you meant-
Photoshop?
No.
I thought you meant
No.
Oh. Yeah, on most of them I've asked, but you can only roll a turd in
No,
glitter
has
so
anyone
much.
ever said? So you are. Loads of times I've had it done, and people have told me in post they're going to change certain things.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I actually thought it was quite
Oh, bless you.
nice.
But I think you've still got your youth to a degree. You two.
We're
I
40
mean,
next
I'm at
year,
the stage
you know.
now where I don't give a.
Really?
You can't do much with this. Come on.
I'm already
It
getting.
is what it is, isn't it?
I'm sort of getting there now, though. We're 40 next year, and I'm just a bit like.
Yeah, 40's
is
fine. You're fine.
Do you think?
You'll be touched up for another 5 years.
Oh, come on. Get that milk out.
Had a fight about the jingle, jingle. We couldn't settle on a jingle, jingle. So this is the jingle, jingle. We hope you like the jingle, jingle. Babadoo, 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 ba. Jingle.